Hello everyone, welcome to Technology Begins. In this video, we will learn about arguments in a Python. So what is argument? Arguments are those whatever value you are passing while calling a function to the function definition. So how many types of arguments are available which we can pass into the calling function to the function definition? So there are four types of arguments are available. The first one is required argument, second one is keyword argument, third one is default argument, and fourth one is variable length argument. So let's take example of one by one for each type. The first one is required argument. So what is required argument? The requirement argument is basically we need to maintain the order while we are passing the value in a calling function. Let's take example for that. So this is the function which return us the name and age of the particular person. Okay, so here we have one record and which required two parameter or argument, which is name and age, and which is returning name. Okay, basically that is returning us the name as a dictionary, and this dictionary will be returned from this function. So this is basically a function definition, and if I am calling this function print record and I need to pass the required argument. If I need to pass the required argument, then I need to maintain the order of the argument passing. So I need to pass the name at the first position. Okay, and I need to pass the age at the second position. Then this will work. Otherwise, what happen if I am passing the 20 at the first position and John at the second position? So it will take 20 as a name and age as a John. Okay, so let's run this example. So basically this is showing us the name and age as the required argument we have passed. If I am passing and not maintaining the order, then it is taking 20 as a name and age as a John value. Okay, so we need to maintain the order and we must need to pass the argument according to the parameter length. So here we require two parameter, then we need to must be pass two parameter, otherwise it will raise an error. So this is the required argument. Okay, so next one is keyword argument. So keyword argument is basically assigning a value to the argument, which argument or parameter which we have defined at the definition. So if I need to pass the keyword argument, then I don't need to maintain any order. I can pass the parameter in any order. Like if I want to pass age, then I can pass like this: age is equal to 20. So this is keyword argument, and name is equal to John. So I don't need to manage the order for this. Okay, so this will take according to the keyword. So it will check over here, if this keyword has name, then it will take this value from this name keyword, and for age it will take value from this age keyword, right? So this is keyword argument. So what is default argument? So as we have seen in required argument, we must need to pass the value of that particular variable. And what if I am not passing that value? Then it will giving us the error. So for that we are defining the default value for that particular argument. If we are not passing any argument, then it will take default value as 20, whatever we have defined at function definition, right? So I am not passing the age value at a time of calling, so then it will take 20 as a default value. And if I am passing age also at a time of function calling, then it will take whatever we have passed value at the function calling. Okay, and if we are not passing, then it will take the default value. So this is the default argument, and after that there is a variable length argument. So when we can use the variable length argument, so whenever we need to process the multiple argument, require the multiple argument to process any function, and we don't know in advance how many arguments we required, so that time we can use the variable length argument. And for variable length argument, we need to put asterisks uh, before to the variable which we have defined at the function definition. Okay, so it will take only non-keyword arguments, and if we are putting two asterisks before the variable which we have defined at the function definition, then it will take the keyword arguments. Okay, so let's take the example of that. We are passing this, let's remove this, and sorry, this will be over here. Let's take example of variable length argument, and see, this is variable length argument, and this is also variable length argument, but this will give us only if we are putting one asterisk before the variable, then it will read only non-keyword arguments, and if we are putting double asterisk before the variable, then it will take the keyword arguments. Okay, these both are variable length arguments. Print, and whenever we need to print the variable length argument, we require the for loop. So I am writing like this: for non-keyword nk in arg. So for that you need to write like this, and print non-keyword argument, and let's print keyword argument only, which is come from name. Okay, so let's call this function and how it is working. The non-keyword argument we are defining like this: 25, 26, 27, and keyword argument are like this: John, like this: John is equal to 22, Raj is equal to 33. Okay, let's run this program like this. So whatever non-keyword arguments are available which are printed in this print nk, so let's separate out this so you can get a better idea. As you can see, then whatever the non-keyword arguments are, non-keyword means we have not assign it to that particular keyword. Okay, so this is how non-keyword arguments are printed, which are assigned it one asterisk before the variable, and these are the keyword arguments which are available at where double asterisks are putted before the variable. So this is how variable length arguments are working, and this is the type of argument which you can pass to any function. Okay, I hope you have understood the concept of arguments. Thank you. See you in the next video.